Well, my friends, I told you, here we are. We're back for the puppet story. Now, today it's going to be a flannel board, and it's the book, Little Red Hen. So, we're going to begin by introducing my little friend. She is my pet hen. Her name is Henrietta. And Henrietta is a mother. And she has 3 little baby chicks. So let's get started with her and her family and what happens with her friends and where they live. Henrietta had 3 baby chicks. And her little baby chicks, she wanted to teach them about sharing and caring. And it was becoming Thanksgiving soon, and she wanted to make some bread for her family for Thanksgiving and her friends. So she told the baby chicks, "My little baby chicks, it is time for your mama to plant some seeds. We need to make bread for Thanksgiving. And we need some wheat to make the bread." And her little baby said, "Okay, Mama, okay, we'll help you." And she said, "I'm sorry, you're not big enough yet, but Mama has some friends who I know will be glad to help me." So my Henrietta went to her friends. One was a pig. One was a duck. And one was a cat. So she said in front of her baby chicks, "My friends, would you please help me plant some seeds to make some wheat, to make some bread for Thanksgiving that we can all share together?" Right away, the pig spoke up, "Oink, oink, not I." And then the duck spoke up, "Quack, quack, not I." And then the cat spoke up, "Meow, not I." "What? You're not going to help me? Well, then I'll just have to do it by myself." So my little Henrietta, she went off, put her little baby chicks in their home, and she planted some seeds to grow all her wheat. The pig went to the barn. The duck went to the barn. And the cat went to the barn. And poor little Henrietta, she worked so hard planting each little seed in the ground, and it took her a long time, all day. But she waited, and she saw all the seeds grow into wheat. And the wheat grew, and Henrietta said, "You know what? I think I'm going to ask my friends again. I know by now they've probably changed and, they're nicer, and they'll help me cut the wheat." So she went over. She said, "My friends, will you help me cut the wheat?" And the pig, "Oink, oink, not I." And the duck, "Quack, quack, not I." And the cat, "Meow, not I." So poor little Henrietta, she just had to do it all by herself. "That's all right, I'll cut the wheat." So she worked all day, very hard, cutting that wheat down. She took it home in her beak. She carried it all the way to her house. It was not easy getting it there. After all, she is just a little hen. But when she got inside her house, she made a nice big fire in her oven. And she put the bread, she kneaded it down, she pushed and baked and said, I'm making bread for my little family of her baby chicks. So she did. She baked the bread, and then it came Thanksgiving Day. And they were ready to have Thanksgiving dinner at their house, at their table. And the friends were still over at the barn, but she said to them, oh, my friends, our bread is ready for Thanksgiving Day. Who's going to help us eat it? And right away, her friend spoke up. Her pig friend said, oink, oink, I will. And then her duck friend said, quack, quack, I will. And then her friend the cat said, meow, I will. But Henrietta said, oh, no, you won't. We're going to eat it all ourselves, aren't we, my little chicks? But our ending's a little different. Her little chicks looked at her and said, but Mommy, it's Thanksgiving, and you told us about caring and sharing and forgiveness. And being Thanksgiving, even though your friends weren't very kind, don't you think we should forgive them and still share and care about them? Well, it was hard for Henrietta to look at her little chicks and tell them one thing and not do it herself. So she said, all right, my little babies, I'll go tell them. So she went over and she said, all right, my friends, my pig, my duck, and my cat friend, you will get to share with us on Thanksgiving because I am thankful that I have my little baby chicks. I'm thankful we have a house to live in and food to eat. And I am thankful for friends, even though you weren't very kind, but I forgive you. And we would like to have you for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh boy, were these friends very, very happy. The pig came, oink, oink, oh boy. And the duck came, quack, quack, I'm happy. And the little cat came, meow, I'm really happy too. So they all shared Thanksgiving dinner together. But the one thing at the end was her friends had to do all the cleaning up and they had to do the dishes. So all of my friends and Henrietta, her baby chicks, her pig, cat, and duck friend all wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And here at Grace Preschool, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving too. And our director, Miss Beth Ann, would like to wish you as well.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you tuned in to see us this week. And I'm so grateful for Miss Lisa and Miss Faye for all the things that they do. And Mr. Pastor Riedo here also every week to bring these FaceTime live videos for you. And I love the story of the little red hen. I like this one so much better
The end.
because I just think the idea of forgiveness is such an important quality.
Yes.
Life can be very long sometimes, and the quality of forgiveness is so important because that allows us to become enriched ourselves, but also enrich the lives of others. It's easy to be selfish, but if you really think about it, we're all just regular people living a regular life. And the idea of forgiving each other is just so important because we're all learning. God brought us here to learn about love,
Yes.
and that opens a whole pathway for love when you forgive. So I'm very grateful for that story. And the other thing that I really like about this story is that these three friends cleaned up
Yes.
at the end of the meal. And I'm going to challenge you to do something really special for your parents and all your relatives. Think of something that you want to do for them. If it's cleaning up the dishes, gathering up the plates and taking them to the sink, or loading the dishwasher, anything.
That's right.
And helping beforehand is so nice. As a mom, and hopefully someday as a grandmother, I'm going to love it if my grandkids help with cleaning and also setting up for Thanksgiving. It's a lot of work.
It is.
So anyway, I just want to thank all of you for joining us, for tuning in every week, and for all of our teachers and all the staff at the church here, and for Miss Lisa and Miss Faye and Pastor Oviedo for allowing us to bring these special stories to you. God bless you all. And if you were here, I'd give each and every one of you a huge hug and a big kiss. So,
One last thing I want to show you, my friends, that Miss Faye really does try, and it's always try because it's not always easy. I'm holding a glass of water. It's only half full. So sometimes in life, things happen, get us down, and when we look at this glass, we always think of it filled from here down. And sometimes that means we have a really hard time being thankful because things happen to us. But a lot of times, if we could only look at that same glass half full of water from here up, the glass is half full, not half empty. And when that happens, we just stop and think something in our life is still around that we can be thankful for. And if we could just think about that and help make us feel better. Today, our heartfelt wishes are going to end with, we are giving our heartfelt wishes up to God for everyone out there that needs help in any way. Our heartfelt wishes goes out to a family from Grace Preschool here and their little dog Milo. He is with God in a wonderful, happy place where animals go across something called the Rainbow Bridge. And we are so thankful for all of you that we thank God we still have you tuning in to Grace Preschool because our teachers and staff love and miss you so much. And one of our teachers, Miss Renee, I hope you're listening. We are thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless.